Psalm 71. Here we go. It opens just like Psalm 31. So look Psalm 40 Psalms back, and you'll find the first three verses pretty much, very much the same. Deliver me, O Lord, deliver me. It's in you, O Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Rescue me, friend. Deliver me in your righteousness. Turn your ear to me and save me. Since you are my rock and my fortress, which I can always go, give the command to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Kind of combination. I went back and forth from 31 to 71. Psalm 71, his hope has been in God since birth. And my mouth gives you praise. And your splendor is talked about every day, all day long. Now, he's old. It sounds like maybe an old king. Some would say this is a follow-up of Psalm 70. It's a prayer of a king. He says, don't cast me away. Please don't cast me away. My hope for those that wish me harm, it sounds a little bit like the previous psalm. Maybe they should be buried in disgrace, covered in scorn and disgrace. I'd like to read two more verses, three actually, verses 14 through 16. But it's for me, because, he has enemies and he wants his accusers to perish. He just do away with them. Save me, O Lord, for you are my refuge. But as for me, I will always have hope. I will praise you more and more. My mouth will tell of your righteousness and of your salvation all day long, though I know not its measure. I will come and proclaim your mighty acts, O sovereign Lord. I will proclaim your righteousness, and yours alone. Every time I hear the word righteousness, I think of Jesus. Jesus is the one righteous. Jesus is the one we get righteousness from, and it's only in Jesus that the law is put away, that the law is disbanded, disarmed. But it's in righteousness alone that God stands. He is right in all the ways he does. He is correct in everything he does for you and for me. This psalmist is old and gray. He wants to tell of God's great power, of his righteousness to the next generation. Your righteousness reaches the skies, and I want to share that, he says. Verse 19, from the depths of the earth, you will bring me up. I think this is talking about Jesus. I think this is the resurrection scripture, one of them in Psalms that's talked about. Throughout the Old Testament, we have several ideas that, yes, God is going to resurrect, and he will resurrect us. And listen, in verse 20, he says, though you have made me see troubles and many bitter ones, you will restore my life again. From the depths of the earth, you will again bring me up. I look forward to that day. Not even dead yet. I look forward to that day. And that's something we should be able to look forward to. Always have hope, no matter what goes on. The world can go to hell in a handbasket, and we still have hope. Those who rely on the righteousness of God. I don't rely on my own righteousness. I don't rely on my friends' righteousness, my churches, or anyone else. Not even my wife. I think she's more righteous than I. But we all have the righteousness of Christ when we put our faith in him. He says, I will praise you with a harp. My tongue will tell of your righteous acts all day long, for those who harm me have been put to shame. It's almost as if he's already seen this happen, that they're doing it. They've been put to shame, and they're in confusion. I hope that's what the enemies of God will be. I know they will be in the end. And in the end, God's love, God's compassion, his power over death will be revealed and seen by all. Well, that's Psalm 71. Come next. The next video will be Psalm 72.